You don't
That's
think,
what I'm saying, bro, Brad.
and I want to state all this, and I'm not being arrogant. The easiest way you can guarantee a big viewing channel on your YouTube right now is to get me on it. Number one guarantee. Do you think every single YouTuber on the planet hasn't tried to get me on their
Who
pod?
have you turned down?
All of that. Name. I don't even know who these people
Who's
are.
big people you've turned down?
There's people the big people who I said no to primarily is probably because of location. I want to do them in person. I don't want to do it over Zoom, etc. But I get maybe 50 podcast requests a day from fuck knows who. So I'm not Mr. Podcast.
Have you ever charged to go on one though?
No, I don't charge people. I allow you all to enjoy the monetization of the millions of people I bring you for free because I'm a charitable man. I'm very generous and nice. My house is big enough.
Yeah,
yeah, so that's the first thing he's wrong about. And secondly, yeah, you have to sit there in that podcast and you have to give 2 hours of fire. You have to give genuine value. And that means you have to live a life worth living and you have to have interesting stories and struggle and blah, blah, blah. And that's the hard part, right? That's the real part behind it.
Let's talk about value then. Why do you think, because you're also at the perfect time, perfect like place and everything too, as far as like this kind of content being sought after, like clips and like content, long format content, speaking content hasn't always been the popular content on the internet. Like it went through phases of like, you know, pranks and it's got like family channel stuff. I talk about YouTube specifically, but now it's come to a place where this is like the most not important. I mean, I think it's the most important content, but it's also becoming the most popular content.
Podcasts are getting clipped everywhere.
It's insane. So you hit right timing as well.
Correct. Yeah. And everyone has ADHD now. I think the world genuinely, I think everybody suffers with their attention span. I could talk even from me from a personal level. Have you ever needed to know how to do something and you try to look up the tutorial on YouTube, like a phone saying or something, and you load up the video and he goes, hey, my name's Mike and I'm going to explain to you. You're like, fuck off. Click next. And you end up spending more time trying to find it than just watching it because you can't listen to some idiot. Like, I don't want you to introduce yourself. I don't give a fuck where you live. I don't care if you're married. I don't care how unhappy you are. Tell me what I need to know now for free. So like it's this life, right? Bro. So we all have massive ADHD to a degree. None of us have any kind of degree of attention span. TikTok, I think, as a social media, the algorithm is exceptionally smart. Like I said, if I were to tell the secrets of how I've done what I've done, me and my team inside the war room, it's worth billions of dollars. So I'm not going to. But in terms of the way that all the algorithms work, TikTok's algorithm is certainly the most intelligent. It's the most intelligent, but it prioritizes and it incentivizes people to just have very low attention spans. And I think as that continues, nobody's going to sit and watch long format content anymore. Yeah. It's just the way social media is changing. The world's getting faster and faster and everything has to happen quick. That's all we care about. And even me, man, people say, do you read books? I say,